Hi guys, it's Fairy Truths here, and today I'm going to actually be doing something different on my channel, and that is, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be reacting to my very first video that I ever posted here on this YouTube account. And it's actually been a while since I've watched this video in full. I've actually never watched it in full, other than when I recorded it. This was posted on August 31st, 2014. That's the same day that I recorded it on, I believe. So almost 4 years ago, which is absolutely unbelievable how far we've come. I mean, I have over 12,000 subscribers now. That video alone has 456,000 views, which is just, I can't believe that many people have seen my video and have learned so much from me. But without further ado, I'm going to start the video now and give you guys a reaction. Here we go.
Hello guys, welcome to my first video on my YouTube.
Hello guys.
Today I'm going to be hitting a very sensitive and controversial topic, and that topic is
very
fairies.
Controversial.
There are so many videos about fairies on YouTube, and I was just...
Okay, just want to start off by saying that I've had so many people comment on this video saying how monotone I am, and like, I was so shy in this video because I was posting a video to YouTube for the first time, didn't know who was going to be seeing it, didn't know if anyone would see it. Obviously people saw it, but I feel like I talk so differently to you guys now that I kind of like, we know each other in a way. But yeah, I was so nervous, and I kept looking over at my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything because I didn't want to mess up and tell anyone any wrong information, and it's just, I was scared.
scrolling through and I saw some like how to become a fairy, facts about fairies, and all this stuff, but I just want to set the record straight. It's not true. None of it is
not true.
And I'm here to tell you why. Being a fairy is not just a walk in the park. It's not like that. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It actually is not that great. At first it's like, wow, this is amazing. I never want to go back to being a human. But then you're just like, wow, can I just be a human? This sucks. I was a fairy once. Yes, it's hard to believe that, but I was.
Yes, I was a fairy once. Yes, it's hard to, like, I don't know why I talked like that, but I feel like I was bashing being a fairy a lot in this video. I guess to just kind of like emphasize my my statement or to prove a point, but obviously it is great being a fairy, just not for me anymore. And I think that didn't come across that way in the video. It was more just like me saying it's threatening to the soul and it's not as great as it seems after a while, but honestly it is great. Everyone should try it. I was just kind of putting in my experience without any context, so I feel like that came off a little bit incorrectly.
I didn't like it. It's just damaging to your soul, and so I changed back because it just wasn't for me. It might be for you. And here's why. There are just so many consequences. There's so many consequences. Like, for example, you're hyper all the time. You're just on the go. You're always moving. Another one would be that you feel love and compassion for everybody, even if it's your worst enemy.
I feel like these aren't consequences, they're just
want to help them
traits.
And you love them. And then you also feel very in touch with nature. Like, if a tree falls down in the woods, you feel that and you're sad about it. Or the flowers growing,
if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound?
Also, you love animals.
That's basically what I was saying.
And that might not be a bad thing for everybody, but when I say you love animals, I mean if an animal walks in the room, you love it. Like, you don't want to.
That's me anyway.
You're like the mother of the animal. It's just crazy. And also, as cool as it sounds, you're always going to want to fly. And it's annoying because if you're in public, you don't want to show off your fairy powers. But if you're flying, it's going to show them that you're a fairy. And
only to people that
it gives everything
see
away.
It,
and also, you feel like a superhero. You want to always help someone who's in trouble. So if someone's cat is stuck in a tree, you want to help them. And if you can't, you feel really bad about it. And you
can sense it.
You're very emotional as a fairy. And lastly, technology makes you sick to your stomach. Like, if I was still a fairy making this video, I'd probably pass out or something from being so nauseous. So that's just some of the consequences. There's such a long list, I don't even want to go through it. But there's also many benefits which you can find out if you're still interested in becoming a fairy. And if you are, keep watching this video. Okay, so
just to set the record straight, I did give an entry for anyone who didn't want to become a fairy to exit the video before I went on. So that was my disclaimer then. And then people still want to comment and say, this isn't real, I don't want to be a fairy. Then don't watch it. I told you in the video to click off if you're not interested. But, you know, people still want to come and hate and leave mean comments, so that's them.
There's a potion and there's a spell, and you must do everything in the exact order that I'm telling you, or it will not work, and I promise you it won't work. But if you do it all right, it will work, and if it doesn't, you did it wrong. So, let's get started with the potion. So the first thing...
Oh my gosh, I was so just like straight up. If you did it wrong, if it didn't work, you did it wrong. No questions asked. Wow. I guess I explained later on through my channel of why it would go wrong or why it wouldn't work, but in this video I'm just like, if it didn't work, you did it wrong.
What you're going to need is a container filled about halfway with water. So this would be good. It's not all the way halfway, but that's okay. So now, what you're going to do, I'm just going to sit it on the floor and I'll show you after I do everything, each step. So this sounds really weird, but fairies have very cleansed souls. So just any kind of like soap or shower gel or shampoo, whatever, just drop a dab of that in there, okay? It doesn't matter what kind. You just
A dab.
put a little bit in there. So about...
Start your dab count now, because I just remembered
wow,
that in this video I say dab so much.
About that much. You can't really see. I'll show you. About that much. Alright?
I also can't believe that I
Next.
filmed this vertically and not horizontally, so it's just on YouTube forever, just in that little square box, and it just makes me so mad. And I knew at the time too that it would upload that way. I don't know why I did that. I had like an iPhone 4, so I didn't have much to work with, and I just wanted to get it filmed. I didn't care.
You need to get flower petals, and they must be dead. They cannot be
That
from a living
pause.
flower. So you just need about 2. So
Or fake.
I'm going to put that in there. You don't need to soak them. They just need to float, just like that. Alright? Okay, next. Now, I'm assuming that since you're watching this, you have fairy dust lying around your house. And if not, you know,
Like any
starting
normal
at
person
some.
would.
There's black markets. You can make some. There's so many recipes
Just
online.
go out
I
and
can
get some.
link
Oh my
some
gosh.
down below if you'd like. But I keep my fairy dust.
No wonder you guys always ask me, like, how do I have fairy dust and blah, blah, blah. I made it sound like it was so easy. Like, you just had it lying around your house at all times. Oh my goodness.
That's in this little container that I kind of made. I put together, and it's blue, so it's really good. This is just, okay, there's different colors for
I
different
actually still
auras.
have that,
So whatever
believe it or
aura you
not.
represent is the color of your fairy dust. So you're going to take just a dab, and when I say a dab, I really mean a dab. Like
A dab.
mine sprinkles out from the top, so
Wow.
I don't know how to show you a dab, but
How much?
about a dab would be
A
about...
dab?
kidding,
Here
I
it
think I have
comes,
to
all
open
the
my top
dabs. Dab, dab, dab.
Sorry about that, guys. Haven't used this in a while. So, oh, I see. Okay, so
I
just
still
a dab,
struggle
and
opening
dab is
that.
like
A
dab
dab of
is
fairy dust.
about
It doesn't even
that
make sense.
much,
A
so you're just
dash,
gonna
maybe. I think I was trying to
sprinkle
say
that
a
in there.
dash. A dash of fairy
And it's
dust,
gonna
not
come
a
out
dab.
big. It's
I don't
very
think
messy,
this was
so
a
if
thing
you're not
back
into
then,
messes,
though.
I
This
don't
was 4
recommend
years
this.
ago.
So that's that with the fairy dust. And then last thing for the potion.
If you're not into
is
messes, I don't
you want this to be
recommend.
personal, right? So you have to put something that means something to you. So you're going to put something that means something to you. So I'm putting this earring. It's an heirloom, so I'm just gonna drop
I don't
that
have
in
it
there.
anymore. I don't know what happened to
Oh,
it.
and one more thing to personalize it. You're just gonna take from the end of your hair just a loose hair, like that. I don't know if you can see that. And you're gonna just carefully
Holds
place
blonde
that in there.
hair
You don't
to
wanna
the
lose
camera
it,
with
so
no
I make
lighting.
sure
I don't know
got
if you
it
can
in
see
there. I
that.
did. So it's in there. And then, is that everything? Yes. So now you're going to take your mixture and you're just going to stir it with your finger, just like this, until everything is mixed. The shampoo is all gone. It's all
Okay, so there's a lot of comments on this video saying that there's like a boy in the background stalking me, and it's actually Jade, Confessions of a Fairy, like in my bed hiding in the blanket on her computer because she didn't want to be in the video. She didn't want to be on YouTube at the time. So I just, every time I see this video or see her like in the background of anything, I'm like, there's that boy stalking me in the video. But yeah, it's just Jade in the background. She was just watching me film this, not even paying attention really, but she helped me like get all the notes down and helped me, you know, make my YouTube account and everything. So I really owe it to her. I wouldn't have been doing this without her, which is awesome. Even though she doesn't make videos anymore, she still contributed a lot to this community, and I think it's great. But yeah, if you pay close attention, you'll see her like pop in and out of the background from time to time, trying to like hide herself. It's pretty great.
All liquid now, and the sprinkles, the fairy dust is all in there, and the flowers are now submerged.
The sprinkles.
The flower petals.
Conspiracy
Alright.
theory.
Next thing you will need, you need a chime of some sort. So I have this. Now, I'm just going to silence that. What you're going to do is
Silence.
you're going to chime the chime. Just
Oh my god, thank God I learned how to like cut my videos so I can like take out all the blank pauses, because this video is 9 minutes long. It probably could have been cut down to like 6 minutes without all those pauses and so well. Like I do that a lot when I'm trying to like focus on one thing, because I have a hard time like speaking, so I have to really like get everything out, and I'll sit there and just think about what I'm gonna say for like a minute, and I left everything in this video as raw, 100% not edited, and now I kind of like go through and click, take out all the empty spaces and kind of make my videos go a little smoother and shorter if I can. But yeah, I didn't know how to do that at the time.
for about 10 seconds, and then I can't show you this part, but you're gonna just lay down the chime
My
onto the
eyebrows
floor
at
or
the
onto
time,
the table, wherever you may be.
they're
And
like
then you're gonna take
drawn in now.
one of the flower petals, and you're going to just get some of the potion into the flower petal. Make sure your hair is on that. Your hair has to go onto the chime. And you're going to just paint it onto the chime. So let me just show you in the air. Now you have to do this on a flat surface, but I'm just showing you.
Oh, there she
for
is.
example. So one of the chime pieces,
It's
just
great.
going to pour the potion on and basically paint it on. It goes on very nicely, and then you want to take your finger and kiss and place it onto the chime just like so. And you're holding it for about 10
I like those
seconds.
chimes.
So you're holding it for 10 seconds. And then once that's done, then you're going to want to say this spell, and I'm going to read the spell out to you. And while you're saying the spell, you don't have to, but if you want better results, chime the chimes while you're saying it. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to read it. So I'll link it in the description. I'll put
Thank
a little
God.
thing for it.
Thank
So,
goodness I didn't
This
chime
is
them
the
as
spell,
I was
and you're
doing
going to say
it.
this 3 times while chiming. Oh, listen as my sweet wish sings. Please grant me
As
my fairy
sweet
wings.
wish sings,
You should listen
please
to my
grant me
plea,
my
for
fairy
I am to
wings.
fly so wild and free. So that's the spell, and you chime the chimes. Then,
3
once that's
times.
done,
Say that 3 times
you're gonna take your
fast.
potion, you're gonna dip a finger in, and you're going to rub it across your forehead.
Oh my god, I apologize for stuttering on camera and not editing it out. Oh my god.
Just like that, and just let it dry like that. And you can take a shower after, it still lasts.
I love how I
But just for
talked
the
in this
time being, you
video.
let it soak into your skin. And now, just to wrap up my video, I'm going to tell you how to reverse it. So if you no longer want
Wrapping
to be
it
a
up.
fairy, this is what you do. You're going to make the exact same
Oh, I didn't realize I actually did this all in one video. I thought the reverse spell was a completely separate video. Interesting.
but instead of putting the fairy dust into the potion, you're going to take some and you're going to throw it behind your shoulder. That's all you do. That's the only thing different. So, and then
Just
there's
like
a spell,
spell
and
salt.
you would also
Barum.
chime the chimes if you prefer. And this is the spell, and you also say it 3 times. I use my wings, but I am through. I've had my times. I've spun and flew. I enjoyed this fairy portal. Please turn me back into a mortal. That will also be linked in the
Into a
description.
mortal.
So, I hope you enjoyed my fairy, how to become a fairy video.
Oh, just like, I hope you enjoyed my how to become a fairy video. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me reacting to my very first video I've ever posted on this YouTube channel. It was uploaded on August 31st, 2014. So I think that was the summer right before I went into high school. No, it might have been the summer before sophomore year, because I graduated middle school in 2013. So yeah, so that was my summer before sophomore year. I'm now I'm in my first year of college, which is crazy to think that it's been this long, but wow, wow, wow. Thank you guys so much for all your support since this video. It's really a milestone, and I wouldn't be on this channel without you guys. So thank you so much for watching that video and liking it, and following it, and following me, and subscribing to me, and believing in me. It's honestly such a gift, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. And if you haven't already, you can check out my Patreon, link below. I just sent out all my packages to everyone that pledged the $15. I had one person do the pledge for a letter in the mail, so that is sent out as well. If you would like to become a patron, you can click the link below, and any amount is fine, $1 even. You still get access to a bunch of stuff on my Patreon that I will be adding very soon, and I'm so happy that I've been able to keep this going and uploading to you like every week, which is super awesome. And I'll see you guys next time. As always, bye!